Hello, in continuation to our topic last time that says, as far as your eyes can see and as far as your thought can go, so will I bless you this year. And we also said that God wants us to partnership with him this year. So are you ready to partnership with God? God is ready to bless you. What kind of partnership are we talking about? We took our message from Genesis chapter 13, verse 14 and 15, where Abraham, who was Lot's uncle, moved with Lot everywhere he went to. All the countries he went with Lot. But when they got to Bethel, they started having problem, not with Abraham and Lot, but with Abraham's men and Lot's men. Abraham was richly blessed, so was Lot richly blessed. And so they decided, instead of us having problem, quarreling, fighting, why don't we go our separate ways? And Abraham told Lot to take any part of the country that he wants to stay. And Lot looked and saw the beautiful Jordan Valley and decided to take that. Abraham said, fine and good, you can take it. Why? Abraham was not a greedy man. Abraham was considerate. Abraham was a man of faith. If left for us here, we will say, oh, let me as your uncle take first. And then whatever that remains, you can take. But Abraham gave him that upper hand and said, take whatever you want. You see, this year we should try not to be greedy. We should try to spread love. There are people who are hoarding millions, billions of money, while people are dying in hunger. While their neighbors, their relatives are dying of hunger. When you spread these things, you are, accumulating wealth for yourself, which will not grow. Because wealth is seed. When you sow the seeds, it begins to germinate and then you will reap more. It's just like putting one corn on the ground. It doesn't bring one seed of corn back to you. And so we have to learn how to partnership with God. God wants us to be giving. God wants us to be givers. God wants us to obey him. God wants us to live the way he wants us to live. God wants us to respect people. God wants us to love people. God wants us to humble ourselves. And so God, in 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14, it says, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and seek me and turn away from their wicked ways, I will hear them from heaven. I will forgive their sins and I will heal their land. Remember, he said, if my people, if. So God wants you to partnership with him. God wants that if to work in your life. If you obey my commandment, that's what God is saying. He says, my eyes, in verse 15 it says, my eyes will be over them. My ears will be attentive to hear their prayers. Now, prosperity is not just money. You prosper in health. You prosper in peace. When you have peace, you are a prosperous person. Okay, so when we talk about prosperity, it's not just money. Yes, we need money. We all need money. But you also need to be contented with what you have, but be hopeful. Have a good desire to be better than who you are and what you are. Okay, Jabez was poor. Jabez was from a very poor family. Nobody has ever been rich in their family. So there's nothing like, Lot that his uncle helped. And that's another thing. You see, Abraham helped Lot and Lot also became rich. And so we need to help one another. And so Jabez cried unto God because he knows that our prosperity comes from God. Not from wickedness. Not from killing. Not from child trafficking. Not from stealing. Not from kidnapping. Not from rituals. No. I have said it before. The richest man on earth did not do ritual. Can you just look at all the billionaires in dollars? None of them killed somebody to become rich. Their ritual was hard work and providence. Believing in God. God has put plans of how to bless these ones. And then they woke up to find out that they were thinking of something good for themselves. And because they were thinking of something good, God used them and walked towards them. God wants to use us to bless the universe. God used somebody to manufacture cars, airplane. Because those people, their thinking, their thought was for good. Their thinking was, how do we do things so that things will be better? And not how do I kill somebody so that I will be rich? God wants to work for you because the person you are killing is God's creature, is God's child. So I don't know if it works. I don't know if money medicine works, but I bet you if it does, it will be temporal. But I bet you, all these men who made it by sheer providence and hard work, thinking well, thinking right, their wealth will last forever. So this year, what is your plans for yourself? What are your plans for yourself? Think right. Go with God. Humble yourself. Fear God. Believe in God. Trust in God. Believe in yourself. Be humble. Be grateful. Be contented. But look forward to making a better life for yourself in a better way. And God will bless you. Thank you. Like my videos. Share my videos. Comment. And you will see as we go on, your life will be better. God bless you. Thank you. I love you.